Welcome to the Weekday Report for Friday, July 25th. I'm Joe Potente. Here's a brief look at the news. Country thunder rolled into Kenosha County on Thursday. The annual Country Music Festival began under sunny skies with thousands of campers setting up for a weekend of celebration. Early acts like Chad Brownlee, Dallas Smith, and the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band kicked things off. People were thrilled with the mild and sunny weather starting things off. Headliner Miranda Lambert will play to the sold-out crowd tonight. A love of American Motors cars is expected to bring 25,000 people here this weekend for the Kenosha Homecoming, a celebration of everything AMC. On Thursday, United Auto Workers Local 72 hosted a car show and a series of history lessons at their Washington Road Union Hall, hoping to give visitors a lesson in the lives and work of the people who built the cars they love. At the event, former workers explained their work on the production lines and showed pictures from the plants, the last of which was torn down last year, while lecturers talked about the history of automaking in Kenosha. Police have released the identity of people involved in Wednesday's fatal crash. 27-year-old Jordan E. Spivey was a passenger in a vehicle struck as it made a left turn at the intersection of 52nd Street and 104th Avenue. He was airlifted to a Milwaukee hospital and died Thursday morning. The driver of that car, Sheldon Hartwell, born in 1988, and two juvenile passengers were also treated at a local hospital. The driver of the pickup truck that struck the car was Donald Anderson, born in 1983. All are Kenosha residents. Witnesses said Anderson went through a red light and struck Hartwell's vehicle as it completed a left turn after the light change. A Bristol woman will spend 6 months in jail after admitting she provided her boyfriend with a fatal dose of heroin. 27-year-old Sharissa Fecht will also serve 5 years probation. Fecht injected 41-year-old Timothy Andro with the drug that killed him. The two had gone together to purchase the drugs. Organizers were busy Thursday putting the finishing touches on the Taste of Wisconsin Festival, which begins this afternoon at Celebration Place in Harbor Park. The largest fundraiser of the year for the Kiwanis Club of Western Kenosha. The event features more than 40 vendors, 80 acts on 4 stages, chef demonstrations, kids activities, and more. Admission is free. Gates are open 3 to 11 p.m. today, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Saturday, and 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sunday. The Kenosha Kingfish continued their winning streak Thursday night. Mike Johnson has the story.
Kenosha Kingfish All-Star Rico Garcia and his teammates had a great return from the All-Star break. Garcia tossed 6 shutout innings, Chris Godinez had a pair of hits to raise his batting average to .382, and the Kingfish shut out Wisconsin Rapids 2-0 Thursday before 2,420 at Simmons Field. Mike Johnson, Kenosha News.
What's trending today? The Brewers sit in first place, 3 games ahead of Pittsburgh and St. Louis, as the last-place Cubs begin a 3-game series against their arch-rival Cardinals. Are Brewers fans ready to be Cubs fans this weekend? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next is Bill Seal with a passionate AMC car owner, Ike Riccio.
What's the car that we're looking at here today? What exactly do you have,
it's
sir?
It's a 1968 AMX that I bought new in 1969. I traded it in. I traded a Javelin in for it, and it was left over at Topol Rambler. And I still have it. Drag raced it many years on the street and at the drag strip. And it's one of my favorite cars that I've ever had, and plan to keep it forever.
So how many miles do you have on it?
Now it's got about 36,000 miles.
For the most part, were those fun miles?
Every one of them.
Thanks, Bill. Kenosha Homecoming events continue this weekend with the big car show at Kennedy Park set for 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Saturday. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. U.S. Senator Ron Johnson is meeting today with the Kenosha News editorial board. Deneen Smith will report on what he has to say. And Bill Guida has this week's Sunday Choice feature, a look at Kenosha County's efforts to become bicycle-friendly. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Joe Potente with the Weekday Report.